Hello there guys, and welcome back to my channel. On today's video we're going to be reviewing my third ever Spider-Man Hot Toys figure. We're going to do the black and gold suit from the Spider-Man No Way Home movie. I am very excited to get this figure started with you guys. This is my third figure from the movie, the other ones being the integrated suit Spider-Man and the lizard diorama base. Slowly but surely we are building this beautiful collection from the movie. There's so many figures from there that I cannot wait for me to unbox every single one of them and put the collection all together. So very excited to get started with this figure on its own. I did purchase it on Sideshow Collectibles. The link to that is on the description of the video. As usual, they have a payment plans along with a reward point system that you guys can take advantage of. Also want to thank you for the continued support, guys, more than ever. I saw that over the last couple of days about 20 to 30 people have been subscribing to my channel, and I cannot tell you how much that means to me, guys. Thank you so much for the continued support. I hope that you guys are enjoying the videos. Again, the support just means so much to me. I am very appreciative of that. So with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and get started. Okay guys, so we began with the box review as usual. So shockingly, Hot Toys did not use the actual figure as the main cover. We actually have the Spider-Man logo across the full cover, pretty much a lot of black and gold lines across the whole main cover. We have the name of the figure here, of course, at the bottom, Spider-Man black and gold suit, along with all the lines across the middle cover. And then on the left and top right, we have I would say a Doctor Strange magic effect, which I'm really glad that they use. Obviously, for those of you guys who have watched the movie, this figure uses Doctor Strange magic effect, so it makes sense. Here on the left, we have this sticker, guys, that says that we receive a new web shooter with arcane effects and powers. So I am very excited to see what that is and what that means. Over here on the side, pretty simple, we have the name of the figure, Spider-Man black and gold suit. Behind the name of the figure, we have a Doctor Strange magic effect or power, or if you guys want to call it portal, whatever you guys want to call it, but it's there. And then we do have two spiders, one on the right and one on the left, along with a spider web that hangs all the way towards the top of the cover. In the back, again, same thing. We have pretty much lines, black and gold, representing the design of the suit, along with, once again, the Doctor Strange magic effect powers on the top right and top left and bottom right. Same thing with the other side, just as the other one, the Spider-Man figure, the Doctor Strange magic effect, and then the spiders on the left and right side. So the box looks really good, very nicely done. I love the effects, I love the design of it, different from other boxes, so it looks really good to start. Now we get to the unboxing of the figure. As I'm unboxing this, guys, I do want to confess, I actually had no thoughts of purchasing this figure. Obviously, whenever it was released, which I believe was either before or once the movie was released, obviously I had no thoughts of becoming a collector at that time, and now that I am a collector, I still didn't have thoughts of purchasing this. But at the same time, guys, if I'm gonna have a full Spider-Man No Way Home collection, I do want to have every single figure. So now we've purchased this one. We'll eventually get the Doctor Strange and also the Spider-Man battled suit. Slowly but surely, we'll be getting every single figure from the movie. So let me go ahead and get this figure out so that way we can review it. Off to a good start. I see a lot of accessories, so we have a lot to cover. First impressions so far on the figure, guys. Honestly, I am impressed. I'm honestly more satisfied. I actually think this is better than I expected. It looks really good. He feels really light, and the design of the costume looks amazing. I cannot tell you how good it looks here in person with the coloring. It looks really good. So I am very satisfied with the figure so far. So as usual, guys, we'll start with the accessories. We'll review them one by one, and then we'll get to a more detailed review of the figure. Okay, guys, so now we get to the accessories. So we have a lot to cover with this figure, and I'm very glad about that. Usually Spider-Man comes with a lot of accessories, so I'm glad that this figure does the same thing as well. So we're first going to go ahead and begin with the base. So the base, guys, if I would have purchased this figure whenever it was released, I would have thought that the base was a little odd and different. But for those of you guys who have purchased the integrated suit figure, you guys would be able to tell that it's basically exactly the same. We have the spider logo on the right side along with the movie logo on the left, and then we pretty much have the design of the suit across the whole base. We have the name of the, I would say, suit, which is the black and gold. With the integrated suit, it says the same thing, integrated suit. We of course have the flight pole, which is smaller than I would have wanted, but no complaints there. So the base, I like it. It isn't the greatest, but it does match as far as the other figure, the integrated suit. So at least Hot Toys stayed consistent there. We of course have the spider web effects, which are pretty much the similar ones that you guys will usually get for other Spider-Man figures. They look cool. I like the effects on them, and it pretty much gives you a lot of options as far as how you guys want to set him up. And then this is the special spider web effect that the box was talking about. Now that I'm able to clear the camera here, as you guys can see, it looks really good. You guys are not able to bend it, but if you guys can see those two circles on the left and right, that's where you guys will install the magic effect pieces that come with the figure, and we'll go over that a little bit later on in the video. But so far this looks good. I like the fact that they included this. It makes sense. Obviously we do have also this spider web effect that again also comes with all Spider-Man figures as usual. Looks cool, no complaints there. Looks exactly as it is with other figures. So again, as I always say, it gives you options for you guys to pose them. And then we have this also piece that goes in the arm of Spider-Man. According to the description by Sideshow, it's supposed to go on the left, but I will try it on the right arm to see if it fits there as well. It looks amazing. It's gold. It looks really good. According to the description, it's a gauntlet, but if you guys want to call it an arm piece, it all depends on you guys. We have these three magic effects. The two on the left, those are the ones that are going to go on the spider web effect. And then the one on the right, that's actually a chest piece. As you guys can see, it has pretty much a spider web across the whole circle. And then we have this magnet piece in the middle that will go installed on the chest piece of Spider-Man. And again, we'll go over that a little bit later on the video. We have this piece that has the hole in the middle, which I don't understand why it's so small. I wish it was bigger so that we can put it inside his arm, not necessarily on the spider web. Same thing with this one. Again, it's not bad, but I would have wanted the pieces to have a bigger hole so that way we can install them to Spider-Man's arm. We do have this other spider web effect. Again, same one as with the integrated suit. As I always once again say, again, it gives you guys options on how to pose Spider-Man. So I've always liked that. I really have no complaints of the fact that they're using the same spider web effects. And then we get to the arms, guys. You guys get 5 sets of 2 hands, which with the same pose. We have these two that have pretty much the hands wide open. I gotta say, I love the design on the hands. It looks really, really good. Have no complaints there whatsoever. To me, the fingers look really good. As you guys can see, it has pretty much dots all across the hands, and that looks really good. Of course, we have the usual spiderweb pose for the hands of Spider-Man. That's always a must with him, so no surprises there. Again, the design on the arms, hands look really, really good and really well done, so I'm happy that they did that. We get to the third set of hands, which are pretty much with him with the hands being closed fist. Again, as I always say, gives you options to pose them. No complaints there whatsoever. The design looks good. The fabric on them looks really, really good. And again, I have no complaints there whatsoever. This is the reason why I like collecting Spider-Man. Again, it gives you guys so many options as far as posing him, and the designs are always very well made. As you guys can see here, again, the hands are always to hold his spider web, so it gives you so many options when it comes to posing him. And again, so many suits and so many versions of him. There's really no complaints that you can make about the figure. Again, we may talk about certain details that could have been better, but at the same time, I mean, I really cannot complain. We get to the face sculpture. So I was ready to say, guys, that they used the same face sculpture as they did with the integrated suit. But shockingly, guys, this is actually different and actually better than the integrated suit one. To me, his face looks much better done. His eyes are much better done. The hairpiece is the same one as the integrated suit face sculpture, and honestly, I do not like the hairpiece on both figures. It makes me think of the first two movies for Tom Holland, and obviously it looks different in this movie, so I'm not sure why they're doing that. And then of course we have the mask that also comes included with the integrated suit. I want to remind you guys, this mask is not able to be fit into the head. That's just pretty much an accessory that the figure comes from. And then again, we also have the 4 eyepieces, that pretty much the same ones that with other Spider-Man figures. We have the half eye closed eyes. Again, usually comes included with every single Spider-Man figure. We get to the next one. I think these are the same. Maybe you guys can find a small detail here and there that could be different, but it's pretty much the same as the other ones that we just showed. We have the full-eyed open eyepieces. Looks really good as well. The fabric on them looks amazing. The coloring looks good. I've always been a big fan of Spider-Man's eyes. To me, the best ones are Tobey Maguire's, but these are also pretty good. And then we have the full closed eyes pieces. Again, the same ones that they included in every other figure, so no complaints there whatsoever. I really can't think of something else that Hot Toys can come up with. But so far, guys, really satisfied with the accessories. I like the fact that it comes included with a lot of things, so I have no complaints on that at all. And now we get to the detailed review of Spider-Man. So as mentioned, when I unboxed it, this figure is better than I expected. I think the suit looks very well done, and the fabric on it looks amazing. Now, I do have some complaints, not with his eyes, but it's more with the headpiece. So as you guys can see this view, to me, the head feels too small for the neck. As you guys can see that back part and how it fits, I really don't like that. It looks weird to me, and even if we do this, same thing. And again, it feels like it's too small, and that division between the neck and the head just looks really weird, and I don't like how it looks. Now we get to the rest of the suit. I think it looks really well done. The gold and the black match him very well. I feel like we don't give this suit its due because maybe we keep this idea that this is the backwards part of the regular suit, so maybe our expectations for it aren't that great. But either way, the design on it looks really, really well done. The fabric again looks amazing. As you guys know, with his arms, you guys can pretty much stretch them any way that you want to. It gives you options to pose them. You do want to be careful with the suit because you don't want to stretch it that much, or it could wear out within time. But again, as usual, as I always say with the arms, very well done. You guys can stretch them any way you want to, both, and have no complaints there whatsoever. Again, I think the suit looks really, really well done. I do think that the body is a little too skinny, and I'll compare with the integrated suit a little bit later on in the video. We get to his legs, and again, the design on the legs is very well done. To me, it looks exactly as it is in the movie. And again, I can't remember if the figure was released before the movie or during the movie release. Obviously, during the trailer, we were able to get a good look at this suit. But again, I do want to confess, I wasn't thinking about being a collector at that time, so I really didn't pay attention to this. But seeing that the fact that this figure is pretty much available to ship, I'm assuming that it was released while the movie was released as well. So pretty much the figure looks good, guys. I have no complaints. Now, let me go ahead and try the Tom Holland headpiece on this figure, so that way we can compare and see how it looks. Again, as other figures, you guys can pretty much just detach it and attach it with pressure. I will say about the headpiece, it looks really good. I actually like it more than the integrated suit face sculpture. But I will say this, guys, this pose just looks weird. Again, it's the division between the chin and the neck. It just looks weird. It feels like, I don't know, it's hard for me to describe it, but it just doesn't look that great. Now, thankfully, with the Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield figures, so those of you guys who have already gotten the Andrew Garfield figure, mine should be arriving soon. there is a better construction between the neck and the face sculpture, so that's very exciting. Here, guys, I'm trying the chest piece that I had mentioned before. It's pretty much attachable via magnet and looks really good. Now let me go ahead and attach the I guess if you guys want to call it the gauntlet or the magic piece here that goes in the arm. That's how you guys would attach it. Looks really good. Love how it's done. And he does use this piece during the movie whenever he is trying to get the villains back into that, if you guys want to call it, prison that Doctor Strange had. So it looks good there. We take a look here at the spider web effect, the new one, the gold one. It looks really good. Let's go ahead and attach the other magic pieces so that you guys can take a look and see how they go. So you guys are first going to attach this one on this side. Make sure it clicks and make sure not to press it too hard or it could break. So just kind of an FYI, but make sure it is attached so that way it's not loose and it looks perfectly attached. And then we put this one on the other side. Again, make sure it clicks. And then give me a second with this one that is not attaching very well. I might have put it the wrong way. Make sure again it does attach perfectly so that way it's not loose and it looks good while you pose it. 1 second, and there we go. Okay, so there you have it. So that's how it would go attached. It looks good, but again, my complaint is that I would have preferred those magic pieces to go within the arm, I guess if you want to call it piece, or the arm gauntlet. I think it would have looked better. It would have looked much more well done. But again, that's just a thought, not too much of a complaint. So that's how you guys would attach it towards the arm gauntlet. And pretty much if you guys want to attach the spider web hand, you guys could just have it pretty much using this piece and pretty much posing him this way. So again, as far as the figure itself, it looks really good. I like the fact that it comes with a lot of accessories. It gives me a lot of options on how to pose them. I think the accessories and the magic pieces look really well done, and everything else is well done. My only real complaint is with the neck piece and with the neck and the face sculpture and how it connects. To me, it just looks really, really weird, but that would probably be it. Other than that, I really love the figure. It's very well done. The suit looks really, really good. Okay, guys, so now I'm just going to make a quick couple of quick comparisons. So, of course, I had to compare it to the integrated suit. I would say that the body type, as you guys can tell, is different. I do believe the integrated suit looks more thick. It looks stronger, looks more muscular, and I like that about the integrated suit. The headpiece looks bigger for the integrated suit as well. The height, even though the black and gold suit looks taller, according to Sideshow, they're both 28.5 centimeters tall. Maybe because of how I pose the integrated suit, maybe it's not standing as tall as it should. But there you guys have it. To me, yeah, no question, the integrated suit is the better figure. It looks much more well done. The costume texture looks better. But I'm glad that I have both figures so that way we can compare it. Again, I do think that the body looks skinnier with the black and gold suit. So that's pretty much just a quick comparison that I wanted to make with the integrated suit since they're both from the same movie. Now we get to the Spider-Man No Way Home collection that I have so far. Again, slowly but surely, we are building this beautiful collection. This is the lizard figure that I received last week, and I'm very happy that I have all three figures. Again, the fact what I'm more excited about is that, to me, I don't want to say that these figures are meaningless, but let's just say that I am not as excited as I am with the other figures that are going to arrive pretty soon. These three figures are really good, well done, and very well crafted. But again, you guys know, with the goblins, with the other Spider-Mans, Peter 2 and Peter 3, let's just say that there's more excitement with the other figures, right? But overall, I'm very happy with what we have so far here. Eventually, I do want to get the Doctor Strange and the battle suit that are already ready to ship. But again, I do want to do this slowly but surely, right? But as of now, these are the three figures that we have for this collection, guys, and I am very excited for the other figures to arrive. Okay, guys, so we get to the end of the video. As usual, I like to post the figure in 3 different ways. So as I mentioned before, with Spider-Man, you guys have a lot of different options. I'll be honest with you guys, with these poses that I chose, I am not too proud of them. So as you guys see here, we have him shooting the with the special spider web effect along with the magic pieces. It looks good, but I will be honest, I don't like how it connects towards the arm gauntlet. And as you guys can see, I did try the gauntlet with the right arm, and it fits pretty good. I do think it fits better with the left arm, but still, it can fit with the right arm if you guys want to try that option. As I mentioned before, with the head sculpture, it doesn't fit very well with the neck. Again, I don't like how it divides on the back. It looks just weird, but that would probably be my only complaint about the figure. As far as the suit itself, I really love how it looks. The body type also is a little weird, but that's not too much of a complaint. It's just more of a, I guess, a critique, if I can say that. But that would be much it. As I mentioned before, guys, my goal here is to have every single figure from Spider-Man No Way Home. I do want to let you guys know that the Andrew Garfield figure is on its way and should be arriving within the next couple of days. Yes, once it arrives here, I will make sure to post a video unboxing and reviewing the figure. I am very excited about that one, as I have never had a Andrew Garfield figure, and I will be even more excited for the Tobey Maguire figure. I am in my mid-20s, so I grew up with Tobey, and I am the biggest Tobey fan in the world, so I am even more excited with that figure. But of course, I do have a lot of love for Andrew and Tom Holland, so these figures are very well made also by Hot Toys, and these are characters that I really appreciate a lot. So again, very satisfied with the figure. Don't have too many complaints about that. Would I recommend it? No, only if you are thinking about purchasing the whole No Way collection. But other than that, if you guys want to pick like one Tom Holland Spider-Man figure, I think you guys should go with the integrated suit. The arms that go connected to the back, the texture and fabric of the costume. I think they're just better for the integrated suit than this one. But at the same time, I don't think this is a bad figure at all. It has really good details, and I really am glad that I purchased it. Again, it's part of the collection, so I'm glad that I did. Before I do end the video, want to remind you guys that I am on TikTok and Instagram. That's usually where I post pictures of the figure along with shorter unboxing and reviews, although I do the same thing here on YouTube. Feel free to check those links out and follow me, or like my videos if it's not too much to ask, guys. Also, if you guys have any questions, any comments, anything that I can do better as a video creator, or any questions about other figures, feel free to leave a comment or send me a direct message through Instagram. I would really appreciate it and gladly take it, and I will respond to every single comment that I get, of course, as long as you guys are nice. But feel free to check out my other links. Again, this figure was purchased off of Sideshow Collectibles. The link to that is on the description of the video. They do have installment plans along with a reward point system that you guys can take advantage of, so that way every time you guys purchase a figure, you'll get a little extra credit for an additional figure that you guys will purchase in the future. For now, this is the end of the video, guys. If it is the first time that you are watching me, feel free to subscribe and hit the notifications bell, so that way you guys can stay updated with my upcoming videos, and that way you guys can stay updated as well with my Spider-Man No Way Home collection. Again, thank you so much, guys, for the continued support and for following me on all of my channels, and I will see you next time.